Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Midnight. 808 knocking like a heartbeat glitch. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Midnight minute when the baseline hit, I don't blink, I reload, never counterfeit. Right out that trunk with a ritual post, shadow box demons, I bury the dot in it. Click clack cadence, I lace that venom, adrenaline rush like a freight train pedal. Gas on 100, no brakes, no settle. I cook that flow in a blacked out kettle. Tick tick, chemical cycle speed, syllable stat like a kilo of greed. Breath on minimal, critical lead, venomous animal, lot of the creed. I don't drift, I shift that climate, parametric bars on violent timing. Prime time grind in a pitch black climate, might get fried when I spark that lightning. Dash through the night with a mask and a mission. Flash to the chrome with a tactical vision. Back to the throne with a trap mathematician. Add up the digits, subtract opposition. 808 thumb like a tribal drum. Heartbeat hum when the idols run. I don't bite on down, I don't play polite. I can night that mic when the sky go numb. Rapid fire breath, never tired, never tire. Wire to the socket, overload the amplifier. Quiet to the lies, getting buried in the wire. I'm higher than a rooftop, jump up on a spire. Switchblade syllables, slicing the snare. Ricochet rhythm, I'm cutting the air. Double time trouble, I'm fully aware. Nobody touching the hustle I bear. Midnight ritual, circle the flame. Digital residual stuck on my brain. Minimal sleep, I don't dream, I attain. Crown so heavy, but I carry the chain. 808 ritual, boom in the dark. No intermission, I rip it apart. Breathless flow, every syllable spar. Midnight carving my name in the charts. 808 ritual, bass and a creed. No room to breathe when you running with me. Shadow the king in a blink, you'll see. Midnight 808, that's a prophecy. Clock strike 12 and the trap turn holy. Low end rumble like the ground don't hold me. Cold as a cold, but the cadence cozy. Bold with the flow, every move so calculated. Accelerate, never hesitate. Detonate bars in heavy state. Medicate beats with serrated phrase. Renovate lanes to replicate. I levitate over the petty to brace. Featherweight talk gets severed in ways. Wreck control, I don't need a break. Lungs like steel when the speakers quake. One take, run, no cut, no splice. Just raw voltage and loaded device. And the spark in the socket, the shock in the grid. To the light, never stopping the profit I did. Midnight profit, I pop at the lid of a coffin and built for the throne I slid. No ceiling above me, just stars I devoured. Each hour devoured by power and under the thunder. I run with the drum and I stun every runner who thought I would slumber. 808 ritual sealed in the night. Deal with the thrill when I kill every mic. Still I remain in the chill of the hype. King of the midnight, build out of spite. No what away to it too, I'm a hunter. 808 ritual, boom in the dark. No in the mission, I rip it apart. 808 ritual, boom in the dark. Yeah. Yeah. Feel that rumble? Sub level rising. Vendetta mode. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, baseline creeping like a tectonic shift. I don't drift like cliffs, never counterfeit. Low wind pressure made a concrete split. Every step calibrated to deliberate. Rattle that ribcage, quake through the block. Subwoofer sermon, I preach through the knock. Clocking the tempo, I bend it, I lock. Stockpile bars in the digital vault. Rapid ignition, I'm back with a mission. No slacking the rhythm, attack with precision. Stacking the vision, exact ammunition. Cracking the system, no act of contrition. Boom, back fracture, trap architecture. Blackout capture, I master the sector. Vector corrector, trend interceptor. Bend to the edge, and the grain to the texture. Breath tight chest like a turbine spin. Verse go berserk when the drums kick in. Earthquake verse, made the floorboards bend. No loose ends when I lock that green. I don't flinch when the bass go roll. Voltage surge in the undertow. Overload code in the undertone. I dethrone clones in the monotone zone. Syllables ricochet hit like a piston. Twisting the wrist with a ballistic diction. Listen, I'm flipping the switch in an instant. No intermission, relentless ambition. Baseline bend to the boom in your chest. No room to rest when I'm raising the stress. Turn that down till it's shaking the set. Low end thread, I don't play, I possess. Baseline bend to the F to the block. Till they knock on load up a top. Run that back, let the whole world rock. When the baseline hit, everything stops. Baseline bend to the boom in your chest. No room to rest when I'm raising the stress. Turn that down till it's shaking the set. Low end thread, I don't play, I possess. Baseline bend to the F to the block. Feel the knock when the floor to the top. Run that back, let the whole world rock. When the baseline hit, everything stops. Midnight rumble in the tunnel of thunder. Under the rubble, I double the hunger. Crumble the numbers, I'm stacking the lumber to build me a throne from the bones of the slumber. 808 rebel within the ledge. Pressure applied, I measure the pleasure. Treasure the grind, but I sever the tether. Clever with every endeavor I enter. Fast twitch cadence, invasive, abrasive. Dangerous range in the pace, never basic. Weight of the wave when I brave to the matrix. Shake the foundation, I make that statement. No safety switch when I feel the breaker. Heart of a maker, spark of a shaker. Part-time hater turn full-time faker. I fade them later, frequency taker. Subsonic, chronic, hypnotic, melodic. Robotic, exotic, I'm fully subsonic. Atomic, harmonic, ironic, the data. But once that bass drop, ain't nobody without it. Breath gone, now I reload quicker. Flow so thick like a smoke from a swisher. Low end scripture get bigger. Picture the victor, baseline trigger. Baseline vendetta, quake through the grid. Everything dead when the low end hit. No kind of fit, I commit, I legit. Baseline king, that's permanent red. Yeah. Neon blow, skyline spatty. Yeah. Dynasty mode. Yeah. Me on flicker on the skyline fever. I don't fold like a rob, I seize the meter. Go chrome flow, ice bite ether. Bite that person
it through a live while I speak them. Status of electric kinetic, synthetic, aesthetic, authentic. I said it, I shredded them greater, but quested, I said it, embedded the message, encrypted in LD letters. Yeah. That fast, fat on when the gas tank anthem. Dash cam flashing when I pass that random. Cast that grandma, stack that stamina. Blackout pinner with the back end scanner. Syllables fat, no, I scattered the static, but I'm manic, fanatic. I'm manic with tact, just graphic, volcanic, titanium, panic, dynamic, mechanic. I'm more than a plan. No throne loan, I own that seat. Crowd so bright, make the whole black blink. Cold red zone when I zone that beat. Overdrive mind, never overthink. Breath don't reason, more laser focus. Bladed cadence, cut open opponents. Voltage, oh it, I glow in the moment. No component broken, I built this song. And neon dynasty carved in stone. Heartful cone, never heartful cone. City lights by when I start that tone. Every bar throwing like a spark from home. Neon track dynasty, light up the night. Room with determined, I spark and ignite. No sleep city, we wired up tight. Blow so vicious, we live out of spite. Neon trap dynasty, rock from the grind. Put this in power, one bar at a time. Flash so loud, see the shine from a mile. Kin to the neon, permanent prime. With your violence, the silence, I'm plotting hydraulic momentum. I'm never forgotten, exotic, melodic, narcotic deposits, atomic deposits. I'm profit from chaos, ticking like digital bombs in the basement. I lace every cadence with carbon and patience. No vacation, I stay in rotation. Dominate stations with no hesitation. Flashbang flow when I crept that snare. Back to back attack, no slack, no air. Night so bright, but the past so bare. Still I climb that glare like I built that stair. Dynasty steps in the circuitry veins. Mercury brain with the urgency flame. Currency rain when I murder the game. Certainly turning the turf into fame. Breathless runner in the tail of thunder. Under the neon, I hunger for plunder. Numbers go up, they wonder I'm calmer. Platform performer, I burn any hour. No bliss, no hitch, no lag in the drive. I drive in the high with a high beam shine. Alive in the ground with the skyline cries, but I rise. Mechanized design, neon trap dynasty, flashing the sand. We don't pretend, we been in trace sand. Like through the berg when the circus extends. Neon forever, the glow never ends.
No lights, no brakes, overdrive, engage. No light, no brakes. Overdrive, engage. Blackout, overdrive, pedal to fate. Red line mind in a deadlock state. No half step move, I accelerate. Detonate bars, I don't hesitate. Night vision hustle with a tunnel stare. Air get thin, but I never need air. Bare knuckle flow, I don't fight fair. Rare that glare when I light that flare. Rapid 5 and I'm in a carbon chest. Heart so pressed, but I never stress. Test that flex, I can press that test. Best of the best, I outlast the rest. Clutch that moment, I talk that drive. Alive on the edge where the wolves survive. 5-star hunger with a zero sleep vibe. I don't just ride, I redefine ride, skid mark syntax. Asphalt grammar, hammer that snare like a war zone drummer. Summer or winter, I under no cover. I hover above every other performer. Bread like nitro, lungs on flame. Game so tame when I enter that lane. Name ring loud, but I don't chase fame. I flame that frame till it can't contain. Yay, blackout, overdrive, no reverse. Full throttle curse in a bulletproof verse. First in a hearse, so the wick disperse. Overdrive king, universe. Blackout, overdrive, over it down. No slow down when the baseline pound. Crown don't tilt when I spin that round. Overdrive, I don't play, I drown. Midnight motor with a monster grin. Adrenaline spin when the drums kick in. Win by design, not luck, not trend. End to end, I transcend that end. Overclock flow, no lag in sight. Strike that mic like a blackout fight. Tightness script when I write that right. White hot core in a frostbit night. Syllables ricochet off steel walls. Call no truce when the pressure calls. All in motion, no protocol. I protocol break when the tempo stalls. Chain reaction, traction control. So long roll in a no-go zone. On that throne in a cyclone tone. Stone cold zone, I'm overthrown. Never, ever, sever that tether. Whether, whatever, I level the level. Breath don't falter, I alter speed. Need no seed, I supersede. Leave that beat to the speakers, please. Blackout, overdrive, stampede. Blackout, overdrive, pedal through fate. No debate when I dominate. Generate quake from a cold heart state. Overdrive, forever heavyweight. Doing job, doing heavyweight. Doing job, overdrive, heavyweight.
Aim to the cold steel pulse. Chrome heart, no rust.
It's running. Chrome plated soul with a frostbite core. No pause, full charge when I storm that door. Hardwired hustle in the bloodstream roar. Floorboard warp when the 808 pour. No sleep cycle, I spiral up. Rival disruptor, survival constructor. Built from the gutter with glitter and thunder. Winter inside, but the vision is summer. Tick-tock tempo, I bet in a second. Pressure on metal, I send that message. Tread on the pedal, no break, no question. Weaponized breath in the booth confession. Rapid fire syntax, stainless grammar. Chain link cadence, I claim that hammer. Grand design in the back, alley planner. Hand on the crown like a born commander. Red short never, lungs like titanium. Brain algorithmic, I'm wired to stadiums. Premium drive with a militant medium. Medium rare when I see her at podium. No rush forming on the ambition, precision, incision on weak opposition. Mission condition, relentless ignition, vision encrypted in chrome intuition. Backlit glare from the city reflection, heaviest head of the hustle election. Section by section, I flex that direction. Fraction obsession, no room for discretion. Chrome all hustle, cold to the touch. Built from the ground, never asking for luck. Steel in my veins, never folding and stuck. Run that up, run that up. Chrome all hustle, shine in the rain. Pain turn profit, I forge every chain. No counterfeit thrown in my lane. Chrome all king engraved in the frame. Chrome all hustle, shine in the rain. Pain turn profit, I forge every chain. No counterfeit thrown in my lane. Chrome all king engraved in the frame. Polished aggression with savage composure. Overexposure, I'm colder, I'm bolder. Shoulder to boulder, I roll over closure. Flow like a motor that never go neutral. Ruthless blueprint drawn in the soot. Foot on the gas while I balance the books. Looks like luck, but it's hours I took. Cooking that flame while they play by the book. Syllable sprint in a militant rush. Infinite punch when the drums combust. Trust in the crowd, never trust in the bus. Dust in the lungs, but I still adjust. Flash of the chrome in the blackout alley. Stack up the tally, no valley to valley. Rally the wolves when the doubts try to rally. Finally tally my own reality. Heart so metal, it spark when it beat. Dark in the street, but I march to the heat. Artillery bars when I carve that beat. Part of elite when the charge compete. Brick control locked in a vice grip stance. No chance given when I advance. Stainless ambition, I sharpen the plans. Hands on the empire, chrome man. Chrome hustle, grind till it gleam. Ice in the blood, but the fire supreme. Cut from a pressure to shatter the weak. Chrome forever, king of the scheme. Chrome hustle. Ooh, chrome hustle. Hey. Lights low. Yeah. Lights low, shadows long, flex mode. Silent but little like back smoke. Silent but little like dollar but little like. Shadow stretch long when I step in the frame. No spotlight needed, I glow in the flame. Low key pressure, but the impact insane. I don't chase fame, I condition the game. Midnight puncher with a predator pace. Laser cut bars leave a permanent trace. Face no fear, just a surgical grace. Baseline lace, every nerve in the place. Rapid fire whisper turn hurricane roar. Backdoor hustle, never knock at the door. Score so high, but I'm craving some more. Core so high, never been in the war. Flex in the dark where the real ones move. No cheap talk, just a militant groove. Prove with the pulse, I'm proving I groove. Remove every ceiling they try to approve. Syllable venom and minimal light. Criminal rhythm, I pivot and strike. Digital phantom, invisible might. Typical villain who win in the fight. Retight, locked in a ribcage vault. Never default, I evolve, I salt. Salt in the wound of a fragile result. I dote in the room when the weak ones are bolt. No cap cloak when I slide that scene. Eyes on green, but the mind pristine. Clean routine with a guillotine dream. Beam so sharp for the whole regime. Shadow flags anthem moving silent. Pressure so loud, but I show no violence. Yeah, flex so cold, no need for diamonds. Shadow king, no need for guidance. Shadow flex, stepped in faith. Built this throne, in the dark I stayed. Never afraid, of the price I paid. Shadow flick, shadow made. Blackout aura with a man finish shine. Underline grind and a razor line rhyme. Time after time I redefine prime. Climb with a spine made a carbon design. Night vision flow, I scope that doubt. No cloud chase, I choke that route. Where we calculated, no detour route. All about that action, no talk, just route. Quick draw, cadence, invasive and tight. Take no L, I shape that fight. Bright ideas in a pitch black night. Sight unseen with the aim dead right. Flex not loud, it's settling deli. Steady with heavy artillery ready. Petty get buried, I carry machete. Confetti or buzz when I cut through the petty. Shadow economics, profit and hush. Rested adrenaline straight to the blush. Crush every ceiling that label me just. Trust in the credits, mandatory trust. Burn never break, I've been the limit. Minute by minute, I sprint infinite. Spirit so vivid, committed to city. Critics get timid when shadow get vivid. Yeah. Shadow flip, dark parade. Move so smooth, know that I'm paid. Crown unseen, but the throne display. Shadow play, shadow rep, shadow made. Lights low. Yeah. Cold steel post, chrome heart, no rust. Let's run it. Hey. Chrome plated soul with a frostbit core. No pause, full charge when I storm that door. Hardwired hustle in the bloodstream roar. Floorboard warp when the 808 pour. No sleep cycle, I spiral upward. Rival disrupted, survival constructor. Built from the gutter with glitter and thunder. Winter inside, but the vision is summer. Tick-tock tempo, I've been that second. Pressure on metal, I send that message. Tread on the pedal, no break, no question. Weaponized breath in the booth, confession. Rapid fire syntax, stainless grammar. Chain link cadence, I claim that hammer. Grand design in the back, alley planner. Hand on the crown like a born commander. Breath short never, lungs like titanium. Brain algorithmic, I'm wired in stadiums. Premium drive with a militant medium. Medium rare when I see it at podium. No rush forming on the ambition. Precision, incision on weak opposition. Mission condition, relentless ignition. Vision encrypted in chrome intuition. Backlit, left on the city reflection. Heaviest head of the hustle election. Section by section, I flex the direction. Infection, obsession, no room for discretion. Chrome hard hustle, cold to the touch. Built from the grind, never asking for luck. Still in my veins, never folding and stuck. Run it up. Chrome hard hustle, shine in the rain. Pain turn profit, I forge every chain. No counterfeit, thrown in my lane. Chrome hard king, engraved in the frame. Polished aggression with savage composure. Overexposure, I'm colder, I'm bolder. Shoulder to boulder, I roll over closure. Flow like a motor that never goes neutral. Ruthless blueprint drawn in the soot. Foot on the gas when I balance the books. Looks like
any luck, but it's hours I took. Cooking that flame while they play by the book. Syllables sprinting the militant rush. Infinite punch when the drums combust. Trusting the crab, never trusting the buzz. Dust in the lungs, but I still adjust. Flash of the chrome in the blackout alley. Stack up a tally, no valley to valley. Rally the wolves when the doubts try to rally. Finally telling my own reality. Heart so metal, it spark when it beat. Dark in the street, but I march to the heat. Artillery bars when I car that beat. Part of elite when the charge compete. Break control locked in the vice grip stance. No chance given when I advance. Stainless ambition, I sharpen the plan. Hands on the empire, chrome romance. Chrome my hustle, grind till it gleam. Ice in the blood, but the fire supreme. Cut from a pressure that shattered the weak. Chrome on forever, king of the scheme. Chrome my hustle, 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 chrome my hustle.
Now I'm glow, skyline steady, honesty mode.
Neon flicker on the skyline fever. I don't fold, I evolve, I seize the meter. Cold crumb flow, ice bike ether. Bike that pressure to a live wire speaker. City so electric, kinetic, synthetic, aesthetic. I bend it, I send it, I shredded, new credit requested. I said it, embedded the message encrypted in LED letters. Yeah. Fast lane felon with a gas tank, gack him, dash can't flash it when I pass that random. Cast that grimmer, I stack and stamina, blackout counter with a back end scanner. Syllable shredding, I scan it, aesthetic, automatic, phonetic, or many but tactics. Graphic, volcanic, fatiguing your panic, dynamic, mechanic. I'm weathering the planet, no throwing on, I own that seat. Crown so bright, rate the whole block blink. Cold red zone when I zone that beat. Overdrive mind, never overthink. Break all rhythm, laser focus, bladed cadence, cut up an opponent's voltage. Pour what I glow in the moment, no component broken. I built this home in neon dynasty, card and stone. Heartful chrome, never heartful clone. City lights bow when I start that tone. Nasty bar thrown like a spark from home. Neon trap dynasty, light up that night. Run with the current, I spark and ignite. No sleep city, we wide up tight. Glow so vicious, we live out of spite. Neon trap dynasty, rise from the grind. Built this empire one bar at a time. Flash so loud, see the shine from a mile. Came as the neon, permit the grind. Off of violence in silence, I'm plotting hydraulic momentum. I'm never forgotten. Exotic, melodic, narcotic deposits, atomic deposits. I pop it from chaos. Ticking like get you the worms in the basement. I lace every cadence with carbon and patience. No vacation, I stay in rotation. Dominate stations with no hesitation. Flash main flow when I crack that snare. By the back attack, no slack, no air. Night so bright, but the kind so bare. Still I climb that glare like I built that stair. Dynasty stamping the circuitry veins. Mercury brain with the urgency flame. Currency rain when I murder the game. Certainly turning the turf into fame. Rifless runner in a tunnel of thunder. Under the neon, I hunger for plunder. Numbers go up, they wonder I'm calm up. Level performer, I burn any armor, no blitz, no hitch, no lag in the drive. I thrive in the high with a high beam shine. Alive in the ground with a skyline cries, but I rise, making nice design. Neon trap dynasty, flash in the sand. We don't pretend, we bend and transcend. Light through the dark when the circuits extend. Neon forever, the glow never ends.
Lights slow, shadows long, flex mode, sound of belief. Yo, shadow stretch long when I step in the frame. No spotlight needed, I glow in the flame. Low-key pressure, but the impact insane. I don't chase fame, I condition the game. Midnight posture with a predator pace. Laser cut bars leave a permanent trace. Face no fear, just a surgical grace. Baseline lace, every nerve in the place. Rapid fire whisper, turn hurricane roar. Back door, hustle, never knock at the door. Score so high, but I'm craving some more. Core so I ain't never been in a warp. Flex in the dark where the real ones move. No cheap talk, just a militant groove. Prove with the pulse, I improve and I groove. Remove every ceiling they try to approve. Syllable venom and minimal light. Criminal rhythm, I pivot and strike. Digital phantom, invisible might. Typical villain who win in the fight. Breath tight, locked in a rib cage vault. Never default, I evolve, I assault. Salt in the wound of a fragile result. I dote in the room when the weak ones evoke. No cap cloak when I slide that scene. Eyes on green, but the mind pristine. Clean routine with a guillotine dream. Beam so sharp with the whole regime. Shadow flex anthem, move in silence. Pressure so loud, but I show no violence. Flex so cold, no need for diamonds. Shadow king, no need for guidance. Shadow flex anthem, stepped and faded. Built this throne in the dark, I stayed. Never afraid of the price I paid. Shadow flex, self-made, self-made. Shadow flex, self-made, self-made.
Shadow flex, self-made, self-made.
Shadow flex, self-made, self-made.
Shadow flex, self-made, self-made.
Shadow flex, self-made, self-made. Blackout aura with a matte finish shine. Underline grind in a razor line rhyme. Time at a time, I redefine prime. Climb with a spine, made a carbon design. Night vision flow, I scope that doubt. No clout chase, I choke that route. Rubric calculated, no detour route. About that action, no talk, just route. Quick draw, cadence invasive and tight. Take no L, I reshape that fight. Bright ideas in a pitch black night. Sight unseen, but the aim dead right. Flex not loud, it's subtle and deadly. Steady with heavy artillery ready. Petty get buried, I carry machete. Confetti of bars when I cut through the petty. Shadow economics, puff it and hush. Rush that adrenaline straight to the blush. Crush every sin that label me just. Trust in the crap that's mandatory. by minute I span infinite. Spirit so vivid, committed, acidic. Critics get timid when shadow get vivid. Shadow flex anthem, dark parade. Move so smooth, no dead unpaid. Crown unseen, but the throne display. Shadow flex, self-made, self-made. 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 Self-made.
Low frequency rising. Yeah. Feel it in your ribs. Ha. Prophecy mode. Yeah, 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 yeah. Subwoofer prophecy rumble the floor. Knock at the door, the myth and the lore. Core so raw when I roar that roar. More than a rapper, I'm seismic war. Baseline sermon in a blackout chapel. Travel and unravel the gravel and shatter. Meta get scattered, I ladder the ladder. Clatter that cheddar, I flatten the ladder. Low in scripture, I spit in the dark. Spark that dog when the hi-hats bark. Mark that target, I call that mark. Hard like a drum in a war zone park. Breathe so heavy but never fatigue. League on my own, I don't beg, I lead. See that creed in a hostile breed. Speed that bleed when I stampede. Wait for a quake, make the pavement split. Fit that kit with a militant grit. Lit that wick when I spit that spit. No counterfeit profit in this pulpit. Sub-level rising, horizon bending. Ending pending when I'm transcending. Sending a message through vents and engines. Tension ascending, no pretending. Syllable stat like a fault line shift. Gift so swift when I uplift riffs. Drift no myth, I eclipse that cliff. Riff get stitched when I tighten my fist. Subwoofer prophecy, shake that ground. Lost and found in a bass bound sound. Crown so loud but it don't need crown. When the low end hit, whole world bow down. Subwoofer prophecy, feel that quake. No escape when the speakers wake. Every mistake get erased in the wake of a baseline fate I created. Underground thunder from under my feet. Heat in the street when the 808 beat. Beat so deep, make the concrete weep. Keep that sweep, I don't accept defeat. Oracle flow in a stereo trance. Advance that stance in a blackout dance. Chance get crushed when I enhance. Every bar like a war drum chant. Pressure plate ready to detonate doubt. Shout so loud, but I route that route. Cloud burn out when I air that out. About that bass, that's what I'm about. Future foretold in a frequency graph. Aftermath math when I have that half. Laugh at the past when I draft that craft. Staff for the staff, I'll last that laugh. Breath never break, I've been that spine. Line by line, I redefine time. Prime design in a subsonic shrine. Mind that grind to the stars align. Prophecy written in waveform ink. Sink that brink when the systems blink. Think that head, I rethink that link. King of the low, that's the missing link. Subwoofer prophecy, quake and rise. Open your eyes when the bass baptized. No disguise in the way I advise. Low end legend, certified. Subwoofer prophecy. Subwoofer prophecy. Subwoofer prophecy. Running numbers, cold calculus, drip calibrated. Drip algorithm, I code that sauce. No random luck, compute that cost. Cross that line and boss that boss. Lost turn lesson, I lost that loss. Matrix math in a trap house lab. Lab code flow with a graph so mad. Add that swag, never track that bag. Multiply moves when I drag that tag. Quick time syntax, impact instant. Stack that interest. Black card business, witness fittest when I flip that diz. It pivot exquisite, I live that image. No glitch in the drip. Seamless dream, scheme so clean like a laser beam. Supreme routine in a hostile scene. Green regime in a steel blue dream. Breath type measured in decimal pace. Fraction of second, I level that place. Face that race with a predator grace. Trace no error when I enter that space. Binary shine in a tertiary lane. Rarely complain, I rearrange a game. Name engraved in a database frame. Flame so tame, but it carry that pain. Syllable stat like a balance sheet. Concrete feet, but a mind elite. Beat get beat when the hi-hats meet. I compete with me, that's self-defeat. Drip algorithm, style on lock. Tick-tock clock, but I bend that clock. No off-brand vibe, in a vault I stop. Drip so sharp, make the whole game stop. Drip algorithm, flawless design. Every move mine, pre-aligned. Shine don't blind it, redefine. Code that glow, prime time prime. Input dry, output go. Bold blueprint, never fold. Cold hard hustle, but the flow stay told. Also mine in a chrome shell mode. Overtime data in a late night file. Trial by fire, I compile that trial. Dial that smile, but a hostile mile. Wild child with a quantified style. Calculate weight of the crown I bear. Bear no fear when I chair that chair. Rare affair when I air that flare. Careful where you compare that glare. Fast lane ledger with a razor margin. Target market, I spark that bargain. Carbon copy rappers beg pardon. Garden them snakes I harvest and harden. Drip so subtle, but it impact loud. Cloud nine climb over hostile crowd. Proper ground, the standard and bowed. Allowed no doubt when I shroud that cloud. Breath never short, I extend that range. Strange how they change when the fame exchange. Lane stay same, I remain unchanged. Drip algorithm, untamed, unchained. Drip algorithm, locked and sealed. No concealed flaw in the way I build. Yield that feel when a baseline spill. Drip computed, king by will. Good. King by will. Algorithm, king by will. King by will. King by will. Engine low, tires whisper. Skirt. Tires whisper. whisper. Skirt through the silence, I slide, no trace. Night so quiet, but I vibrate bass. High speed mind in a tightrope chase. No brake lights flare when I set that pace. Dash full throttle in a blacked out coupe. Truth in the booth when I loop that loop. Group full wolves, but I move so low. No promo needed, I prove that truth. Windshield vision with a tunnel stare. Hunt that air with a predator glare. Belly up breath, but I still don't spare. Any contender unaware, I'm there. Rapid ignition, precision drift. Syllables shifting like gears I lift. Gifted with wicked ballistic script. I rip that strip when the tires go skip. That curve get murder clean. Wordplay blur like a murder scene. Heard they concerned how I swear that scheme. Burn that dream if it ain't supreme. Low RPM, but the torque so high. No small talk, I just scorch and fly. Night sky blink when the exhaust cry. I don't ask why. I endorse that drive. Silence loud when the engine hum. Come from the slums where the kings don't come. Run that drum till the speakers numb. One by one, I'll pace the sum. Skirt through the silence, ghost in the lane. No sound warning before I rain. Flash of the chrome, I'm gone again. No trace, no change. Through the silence, glide and vanish. Pain in the rear view, I manage the damage. No panic mechanic, I handle the balance. King of the quiet advantage. Clutch that fate with a fingertip grip. Drip no fear when I corner that cliff. Shift so swift, make a timeline skip. Lip zip tight, but the bar still rip. Headlights cut through a fog of doubt. Route mapped out, never reroute. About that action, I'm in that bout. Cloud get tossed when I air that out. Syllable turbo, verbal inferno. Burn rubber rhythm on every journal. External noise get muted internal. Eternal throttle, I circle the circle. 0 to 60 in less than a blink. Ink that sync with a razor link. Think ahead, I rethink that link. Chain read it, then I break that brain. Hear the echo chase. Baseline rumble in a tight embrace. Race my shadow, but I set the pace. Face no fear in a still case space. Breath on night roll, lungs like steel. Wheels spin, but the aim stay real. Deal no kneel, I seal that deal. Skirt through the silence, blurred and fade. Night parade in a renegade shade. Never delayed, I invade that grade. Self-made, high-speed blade. Self-made, high-speed blade.
Boot up, screen glow, digital dope, no sleep mode. Blue light glare in the dead of the night. I code that flow to the bars ignite. Pixelated vision, but they aim dead right. Click clack keys, make the trap take flight. No lag in the drive, I'm live wide. Firewall mine get higher and higher. Empire built from a fiber supplier. Digital dope, I'm the plug, no buyer. Stream that pressure through fiber veins. Cybernetic hustle, I rewrite lanes. Data in the brain like a cryptic pain. I don't entertain, I detonate frames. Syllables buffer, never that ultra HD flow. When I sever that track, back in math with a front end slap. Snap that cap when the hi-hats clap. Cloud full of dreams, I downloaded raw. Outlaw script with a protocol flaw. Jaw drop shock when I override law. Draw that line with a laser saw. Breath so sync with a metronome chip. Microphone drip like a binary whip. Flip that bit when I tighten my grip. No counterfeit code in a file like zip. Glitch in the matrix, I bend that glitch. Switchblade cadence when I enter that pitch. Rich in the syntax, stitch by stitch. I niche that market, no halfway niche. Digital dope, dreams, wide awake. No coffee break when the servers shake. Upload fate, let the speakers quake. Dreaming code, every move I make it all dope. Dreams, neon scheme, blueprint clean with a cyber gleam. No offline mode in the grand regime. Live stream king of the data stream. Algorithm rhythm in a loop so tight. Trojan horse flow when I sneak that bite. Bite, I rewrite that night. White noise fade when I strike that mic. Fast scroll thoughts with a touchscreen thumb. Income come from the outcome drum. Check some done, I outrun some. Never unsung, I become that sum. Hardware heart with a software soul. Console control when I rock that roll. Go so bold, make the whole net troll. But I stay 10 toes in a blacked out hole. Download hunger, upload grind. Overtime mind in the timeline bind. Sign no dotted line. Unsigned, I design my shine. Self-assigned. Encrypt the hustle in a 4K dream. Laser beam, focus on a hostile scheme. Supreme routine when I intervene. Clean that cash, no in between. Bread never freeze when the heat map spike. Peak bandwidth flow on a data bike. Strike that light when the baseline strike. Mic so loud, make the Wi-Fi hype. Digital dope, dreams, no delete. Concrete jungle with a cyber beat. Heartbeat sync to a drum machine. Digital king, unseen supreme. Yeah. Feel that rumble? Sub-level rising. Vendetta mode. Yeah, baseline creeping like a tectonic shift. I don't drift out eclipse, never counterfeit. Low end pressure make the concrete split. Every step calibrated, deliberate. Rattle that rib cage, quake through the block. Subwoofer sermon, I preach through the knock. Clocking the tempo, I bend it, I lock. Stockpile bars in a digital vault. Rapid ignition, I'm back with a mission. No slack in the rhythm, attack with precision. Stacking the vision, exact ammunition. Cracking the system, no active contrition. Boom, bap, fracture, trap architecture. Blackout, capture, master the sector. Vector corrector, trend interceptor. Vendetta etched in the grain of the texture. Breathe tight chest like a turbine spin. Verse go berserk when the drums kick in. Earthquake verse make the floorboards bend. No loose ends when I lock that grin. I don't flinch when the bass go rogue. Voltage surge in the undertow. Overload code in the undertone. I dethrone clones in a monotone zone. Syllables ricochet hit like a piston. Twisting the wrist with a ballistic diction. Listen, I'm flipping the switch in an instant. No intermission, relentless ambition. Baseline vendetta boom in your chest. No room to rest when I'm raising the stress. Turn that dial till it's shaking the set. Low wind thread, I don't play, I possess. Baseline vendetta echo the block. Feel that knock from the flow to the top. Run that back, let the whole whole world rock when the bassline hit. Everything stops. Midnight rumble in a tunnel of thunder. Under the rubble, I double the hunger. Crumble the numbers, I'm stacking the lumber to build me a throne from the bones of the slumber. 808 rebel with Devin the ledger. Pressure applied, I measure the pleasure. Treasure the ground, but I sever the tether. Clever with every endeavor I enter. Fast twitch cadence, invasive, abrasive. Dangerous range and a pace never basic. Way to the wave when I brave that matrix. Shake the foundation, I make that statement. No safety switch when I flip that breaker. Heart of a maker, spark of a shaker. Part-time hater turn full-time faker. I fade them later. Frequency taker, subsonic, chronic, hypnotic, melodic, robotic, exotic. I'm fully supersonic, atomic, mnemonic, ironic. They doubt it, but once that bass drop, ain't nobody without it. Breathe gone, now I reload quicker. Flow so thick like the smoke from a swisher. Low end scripture, scripture get bigger. Picture the victor, baseline trigger. Baseline vendetta, quake through the grid. Everything dead when the low end hit. No counterfeit, I commit, I legit. Baseline king, that's permanent red. Baseline vendetta. Baseline king, that's permanent red.
No lag, no break, overdrive, engage. No lag, no lag, no brakes, overdrive, engage. No black, no black, got life, no blacks, no lags, no blackout, overdrive, pedal to fate. Red line mind in a deadlock state, no hashtag move, I accelerate. Detonate bars, I don't hesitate. Night vision hustle with a tunnel stare. Air get thin, but I never need air. Bare knuckle flow, I don't fight fair. Red that glare when I light that flare. Rapid fire venom in a carbon chest. Heart so pressed, but I never stress. Test that flex, I can press that test. Best of the best, I last the rest. Clutch that moment, I torque that drive. Alive on the edge where the wolves survive. 5-star hunger with a zero sleep vibe. I don't just ride, I redefine ride. Skip marks in text, asphalt grammar. Hammer that snare like a war zone drummer. Summer or winter, I under no cover. I hover above every other performer. Relight nitro, lungs on flame. Game so tame when I enter that lane. Name ring loud, but I don't chase fame. I flame that frame till it can't contain. No lag, no blackout, overdrive, no reverse. Full throttle curse in a bulletproof verse. Burst in a hearse of the weak disperse. Overdrive king, no lag, go blackout, overdrive, flow it down. No slow down when a bassline pound. Crown don't tilt when I spin that round. Overdrive, I don't play, I drown. Midnight motor with a monster grin. Adrenaline spin when the drums kick in. Win by design, not luck, not trend. In the end, I transcend that end. Oh, clock flow, no lag in sight. Strike that mic like a blackout fight. Tight knit script when I write that right. White hot core in a frostbit night. Syllables ricochet off steel walls. Call no truce when the pressure calls. All in motion, no protocol. I protocol break when the tempo stalls. Chain reaction, traction control. So long roll in a no-go zone. On that throne in a cyclone tone. Stone cold zone, I'm overthrown. Never, ever, sever that tether. Whatever, I level the level. Red don't falter, I alter speed. Need no seed, I supersede. Bleed that beat to the speakers, please. Blackout, overdrive, stampede. Blackout, overdrive, pedal through fate. No debate when I dominate. Generate quake from a cold off state. Overdrive, forever heavyweight, no lace. No lights, no lights, home pay, no lights, overdrive, forever heavyweight, no lights.
Yeah. Midnight minute when the baseline hit. I don't blink, I reload, never counterfeit. Rattle that trunk with a ritual pulse. Shadow box demons, I bury the doubt in it. Click clack, cadence, I lace that venom. Adrenaline rush like a freight train pedal. Gas on 100, no brakes, no settle. I cook that flow in a blacked out kettle. Tick tick, tempo go psycho speed. Syllable stat like a kilo with greed. Rhythm minimal, critical lead. Venomous animal out of the creed. I don't drift, I shift that climate. Pyramid your bars on violent timing. Prime time grind in a pitch black climate. Might get fried when I spark that lightning. Dash through the night with a mask and a mission. Flash of the chrome with a tactical vision. Back of the throne with a trap mathematician. Add other digits, subtract opposition. 808 thumb like a tribal drum. Heartbeat hum when the idols run. I don't bow down, I don't play polite. I ignite the mic when the sky go numb. Rapid fact, I breath, never tired, never tire. Wired to the socket, overload the amplifier. Quiet of the lies getting buried in the wire. I'm higher than the rooftop, tempo walking on the spire. Switchblade syllables, slicing the snare. Ricochet rhythm, I'm cutting the air. Double time, trouble, I'm fully aware. Nobody touching the hustle, I bear. Midnight ritual, circle the flame. Digital residual stuck in my brain. Minimal sleep, I don't dream, I attain. Crown so heavy, but I carry the chain. 808 ritual, boom in the dark. No intermission, I rip it apart. Breathless flow, every syllable spark. Midnight cover my name in the charts. 808 ritual, bass on the creep. No room to breathe when you're running with me. Shadow king in a blink, you'll see. Midnight 808, that's the prophecy, yeah. Clock strike 12 and the trap turn holy. Low end rumble, let the ground don't hold me. Cold as a cold, but the cadence cozy. Bold with the flow, every move so calculated. Accelerate, never hesitate. Detonate bars in a heavy state. Medicate beats with a serrated phrase. Renovate lanes that they replicate. I levitate over the ped debates. Featherweight talk, it's evident waves. Breath control, I don't need a break. Long
lungs like steel when the speakers quake. One take, run, no cut, no splice, just raw voltage and load the device. I'm a spark in the socket, the shock in the grid. The lock never stopping the profit I did. Midnight profit, I pop at the lid of a coffin they built for the throne I slid. No ceiling above me, just stars I devour. Each hour devoured by power and hunger. Under the thunder I run with the drum and I stun every runner who thought I would slumber. 808 ritual sit in the night. Deal with the throw and I kill every mic. Still I remain in the chill of the height. King of the midnight, built out of spite. 808 ritual boom in the dark. No intermission, I rip it apart. Redless flow, every syllable spark. Midnight cover my name in the charts. 808 ritual bass on the creek. Know when to brave when you're running with me. Shadow the king in a blink you'll see. Midnight 808 there's a prophecy. 808 ritual boom in the dark. Boom in the dark. 808 ritual boom in the dark. Boom in the dark. 808 ritual boom in the dark. Boom in the dark. 808 there's a prophecy.
Low frequency rising. Feel it in your ribs. Prophecy mode. Yeah. Subwoofer prophecy, rumble the floor. Knock at the door, the myth and the lore. Core so raw when I roar that roar. More than a rapper, I'm seismic war. Baseline serving in a blackout chapel. Travel to unravel the gravel and shatter. Matter get scattered, I letter the letter. Cutter that cheddar, I flatten the letter. Low end scripture, I spit in the dark. Spark that arc when the high has bark. Mark that target, I carve that mark. Heart like a drum in a war zone park. Breath so heavy but never fatigue. League on my own, I don't beg, I lead. See that creed in a hostile breeze. Speed that bleed when I stampede. Wave phone quake when the pavement split. Fit that kid with a militant grit. Lit that wick when I spit that spit. No counterfeit prophet in this pulpit. Sublevel rising horizon, bending, ending, pending. When I'm transcending, sending a message through vents and engines. Tension ascending, no pretending. Syllable stat like a fault line shift. Gift so swift when I uplift riffs. Drift no myth, I eclipse that cliff. Riff get stitched when I tighten my fist. Subwoofer prophecy, shake that ground. Lost and found in a bass bound sound. Crown so loud, but I don't need crown. When the low end hit, whole world bow down. Subwoofer prophecy, feel that quake. No escape when the speakers wake. Every mistake get erased in the wake of a baseline fate I create. Ayy, underground thunder from under my feet. Heat in the street when the 808 beat. Beat so deep, made the concrete weep. Keep that sweep, I don't accept defeat. Oracle flow in a stereo trance. Advance that stance in a blackout dance. Chance get crushed when I enhance. Every bar like a war drum chant. Pressure plate ready to detonate doubt. Shout so loud, but I route that route. Cloud burn out when I air that out. About that bass, that's what I'm about. Future foretold in a frequency graph. At the math when I have that half. Left at the past when I draft that craft. Step at the staff, outlast that laugh. Breathe never break, I bend that spine. Line by line, I redefine time. Prime design in a subsonic shrine. Mind that grind till the stars align. Proceed written in waveform ink. Sink that brink when the systems blink. Think they ahead, I rethink that link. King of the low, that's the missing link. Subwoofer prophecy, quake and rise. Open your eyes when the bass baptized. No disguise on the way I advise. Low end legend certified. 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 Hey. Certified. Run the numbers. Code calculus. Drip calibrated. Hey, drip algorithm, I code that sauce. No random luck, I compute that cost. Cross that line, I emboss that boss. Lost turn lesson, I floss that loss. Matrix math in a trap house lab. Lab code flow with a grab so mad. Add that swag, never sack that bag. Multiply moves when I drag that tag. Quick time syntax, impact, instant, stack that interest. Black card business, witness, fitness. When I flip that digit, pivot exquisite, I live that image. No glitch in the drip, seamless stream. Scheme so clean like a laser beam. Supreme routine in a hostile scene. Green regime in a steel blue dream. Breed type measured in decimal pace. Fraction of second, I level that place. Face that race with a predator grace. Trace no error when I enter that space. Binary shine in a tertiary lane. Rarely complain, I rearrange the game. Name engraved in a database frame. Flame so tame, but I carry that pain. Syllable stack like a balance sheet. Concrete feet, but the mind elite. Beat get beat when the hi-hats meet. I compete with me, that's self-defeat. Drip algorithm, style unlock. Tick-tock clock, but I bend that clock. No off-brand vibe in the vault I stock. Drip so sharp, make the whole game stop. Drip algorithm, yeah. Drip algorithm, yeah. Drip algorithm, yeah. Drip algorithm, yeah. Ain't move mine, I don't blind. Bold blueprint, never fold. Cold hard hustle with the flow stay told. Old soul mind in a chrome shell mode. Overtime data in a late night file. Trial by fire, I compile that trial. Dial that smile with a hostile mouth. Wild child with a quantified style. Calculate weight of the crown I bear. Bear no fear when I pair that chair. Rare affair when I air that flare. Careful where you compare that glare. Fast lane ledger with a razor margin. Target market, I spark that bargain. Carbon copy, rapid spec pardon. Garden of snakes, I harvest and harden. Drip so subtle, but the impact loud. Cloud nine climb over hostile crowd. Proud but grounded, astounded, I'm bout loud. No doubt when I shroud that cloud. Breath never short, I extend that range. Strange how they change when the fame exchange. Lane stay same, I remain unchained. Drip algorithm, untamed, unchained. Yeah, drip algorithm, yeah. 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 Drip algorithm, drip algorithm, yeah. Unchained, yeah. Drip algorithm, drip algorithm. Engine low. Engine low. Hey, skirt. Skirt through the silence, I slide no trace. Night so quiet, but I vibrate bass. High speed mind in a tightrope chase. No brake lights flare when I set that pace. Dash full throttle in a blackout coupe. Truth in the booth when I loop that loop. Group for wolves, but I move so low. No promo needed, I prove that truth. Windshield vision with a tunnel stare. Hunt that air with a predator glare. Barely a breath, but I still don't spare. Any contender unaware, I'm there. Rapid ignition, precision drift. Syllables shifting like gears I lift. Gifted with wicked ballistic script. I rip that strip when the ties go skip. That curve get murder clean. Wordplay blur like a murder scene. Heard they concerned, I swerve that scheme. Burn that dream if it ain't supreme. Low RPM, but the torque so high. No small talk, I just scorch and fly. Night sky blink when the exhaust cry. I don't ask why I endorse that drive. Silence loud when the engine hum. Some put in slum where the kings don't come. Run that drum till the speakers numb. One by one I outpace the sum. Skirt through the silence, ghost in the lane. No sound warning before I rain. Flash of the chrome, then I'm gone again. No trace, no change. Skirt through the silence, glide and vanish. Pain in the rear view, I manage the damage. No panic mechanic, I handle the balance. King of the quiet advantage. Clutch that fate with a fingertip grip. Drip no fear when I corner that cliff. Shift so swift, make the timeline skip. Lip zip tight, but the bar still rip. Headlights cut through a fog of doubt. Route mapped out, never reroute. Bout that action, I'm in that bout. Cloud get tossed when I air that out. Syllable turbo, verbal inferno. Burn rubber rhythm on every journal. External noise get muted internal. Eternal throttle, I circle the circle. 0 to 60 in less than a blink. Ink that sync with a razor link. Think they ahead, everything that link. Chain reaction when I break that brink. Skirt, hit a echo chase. Baseline rumble in a tight embrace. Race my shadow, but I set the pace. Face no fear in a steel case space. Breath on nitro, lungs like steel. Wheels spin, but the aim stay real. Deal no kneel, I seal that deal. Peel off quick when I feel that feel. Through the silence, blur then fade. Night parade in a renegade shade. Never delayed, I invade that grade. Concept blade. Through the silence, blur then fade. Night parade in a renegade shade. Never delayed, I invade that grade. Concept blade.
Boot up, screen low. Digital dope, yeah. No sleep mode. Yeah, blue light glare in the dead of the night. I code that flow to the bars ignite. Pixelated vision, but they aim there right. Click clack keys, made the trap take flight. No lag in the drive, I'm live, wide. Firewall mind get high and higher. Empire built from a fiber supplier. Digital dope, I'm the plug, no buyer. Stream that pressure through fiber veins. Cybernetic hustle, I rewrite lanes. Data in the brain like encrypted pain. I don't entertain, I detonate frames. Syllables buffer, never that ultra HD flow. When I sever that track back in math with a front and slap. Snap that cap when the hi-hats clap. Cloud full of dreams, I downloaded raw. Outlaw script with a protocol flaw. Jaw drop shock when I override law. Draw that line with a laser saw. Breeze so sync with a metronome chip. Microphone drip like a binary whip. Flip that bit when I tighten my grip. No counterfeit code in the file I zip. Glitch in the matrix, cybernetic glitch. Switchblade cadence when I enter that pitch. Rich in the syntax, stitch by stitch. I niche that market, no halfway niche. Digital dope, dreams wide awake. No coffee break when the servers shake. Upload fate, let the speakers quake. Dreaming code, every move I make. Digital dreams, neon scheme. Blueprint clean with a cyber gleam. No offline mode in the grand regime. Live stream king of the data stream. Algorithm rhythm in the loop so tight. Trojan horse flow when I sneak that bite. Bite, I rewrite that night. White noise fade when I strike that mic. Fast scroll thoughts with a touchscreen thumb. Income come from the outcome drum. Checks I'm done, I outrun some. Never unsung, I become that sum. Hardware heart with a software soul. Console control when I rock that roll. Go so bold, make the whole net troll. But I stay 10 toes in a blacked out hole. Down low hunger, upload grind. Overtime mind in a timeline bind. Sign no dotted line, unsigned. I design my shine, self-assigned. Encrypt the hustle in a 4K dream. Laser beam focus on a hostile scheme. Supreme routine when I intervene. Clean that cash, no in between. Breath never freeze when the heat map spike. Peak bandwidth flow, one a dead a bike. Strike that like when the baseline strike. Mic so loud, made the Wi-Fi hype. Digital dreams, no delete. Concrete jungle with a cyber beat. Heartbeat sync to a drum machine. Digital king, unseen supreme.